I believe we are live. Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another race in our Dark Souls All Bosses Prepare to Die Edition tournament. Today I have here Comney with me. Hello, Comney.
Hello, Marinette, and hello, chat.
Yeah, we have today finally the race against Newbie and Alibaba. Alibaba showing his political stance on the Sif fight, and I believe both of them are doing the same route. I think both of them are practicing the same Yasmaelis route.
Yeah, both starting with the thief class.
Indeed. Oh, newbie showing his political stance there now. So yeah, I don't think there's much more introduction that we could do. I believe we're ready to start. Newbie is making his character, giving him a nice little color, and yeah, should be starting soon. Then it's
hmm
our green light for the race to start.
Yeah, the last match of round 2 of the winners bracket, I believe, so it should be interesting.
Newbie's timer went green from -15. Is that correct? Oh, it started?
Okay,
All right. Yeah. Let's go then.
let's go.
Good luck to both of our runners.
Yeah, nice.
I am not sure what happened to that timer, but we're off.
Yeah, some sort of gentleman agreement.
All right. So, Asylum, not much going on. Both of our runners are gonna have the exact same fight, unlike the last race. They started with black firebombs as a gift because they already had the master key by starting as thief. So we're gonna be seeing the first use of those black firebombs to kill a silent demon.
Yeah, the normal
Yeah.
strategy is just to stand at the debris and start like spamming bombs. And then you roll that attack, and then 2 more, and that's it.
Yeah, 5 bombs and his down. That's one boss down for both of our runners. Um, I do believe newbie is going to do also magic sif, so this should be exactly the same route. So it should be pretty easy to gauge who's ahead and who's behind, unless they do some sort of different routing in the middle of the run, which we have seen in our tournament.
And also both runners picking up the bandit knife, which we only use for one boss, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, it's one boss and getting the Drake sword later on.
hmm
Oh, and newbie gets bodied by that ball. Oh no.
It
Yeah,
happens. The Boulder of Doom, yeah.
very similar start to both of our runners. Alibaba pulling a little bit ahead. But yeah, both of our runners are pretty much outside the asylum.
Yeah, he remembered to not quit out, so that's a big win.
Yeah, I think he dropped also um the demon's grey hammer in the door. We normally don't do that because we quit out in PB attempts, but since our race and the tournament are determined by real time, we're doing some real time friendly strats. And each quit out is more or less 10 seconds before you get control of your character again. So,
Yeah, better be careful with that.
yeah, most of the animations don't last as long to benefit from a quit out, but we'll still see some of them.
And also, we can see both runners going through Undead work. This part can be very annoying, but as long as you know what the enemies are expected to do, it should be fine.
It's crazy how much they can do as well. Like sometimes you have the chillest on that berg
Yeah.
possible, and then you have like Olympic athlete hollows jumping at you from insane distances. So we also saw we're seeing newbie, but we saw also Alibaba do some shopping here in this undead merchant. We make use of a glitch called prompt swap here, which allows us to buy an item an item that we can't afford with our amount of souls by having enough souls to buy an item in a different tab. So that's what we call the prompt. We're swapping the prompts as we buy it. The game thinks that we're buying the more expensive item for the price of the item that we can buy, which in that case would be the firebomb.
Also, we can see now Newbie is gonna pick up the gold pine resins, which he's gonna use for Taurus and also the Drake.
Yeah, a lot of the damage in this fight is going to come from the gold pine resin. This fight is absolutely terrible without it. It's a night and day
Yeah,
difference.
and also the bleeding from the bandit knife.
Yeah, that too. I'm not sure if the pine resin has any influence on the rate at which you bleed with the weapon, but it's also nice, yeah. But yeah, Alibaba taking care of Taurus Demon pretty quickly. That was a pretty good fight. Let's see how Newbie does it. He does a running attack first and pretty carefully. There's can't really blame him. He's waiting for the attack so to be sure he can punish it. Okay, got a little slower than what we saw Ali do, but yeah, playing carefully.
Yeah, now Alibaba cutting the Drake's tail to get the Drake sword according to the Steam guide. If you follow it, that's a good early game weapon, so he got it correctly.
Now, we're gonna be using it exclusively for, well, we use it for Iron Golem and then to destroy the wall to free Logan. And oh, we have. I'm not sure what happened to Newbie.
Yeah, he shrugged instead of using the gold pine resin, so he wasn't able to do
Ooh.
something.
Was
Yeah,
he
let's
too
see what happened.
fast on the
Yeah, I think
animation?
so.
Okay. Yeah, I think he should be able to just bait him here.
Ooh, and
Oh,
now,
but he didn't switch to the gold pine resin. Okay, we might still have time.
yeah, he's fine. Ooh, no,
Oh my
got
god.
pierced
Okay,
first.
this is yeah.
Never mind.
He didn't switch to the pine resin before shooting the arrow, so he drank an Estus. That's a pretty rough death. I,
Yeah,
for example, am not sure how to come back to that bridge from that. Hopefully you can, I don't know, stand on the.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm
like
actually not sure.
yeah, like there are some backup strats like picking up the Lloyd Talisman from Firelink Shrine and then use it for the mimic in Sense Fortress. But yeah, it loses a lot of time. But I mean, this is Dark Souls; you can still recover.
Yeah, he does have another resin, and he's picking up souls here. I'm not sure if he has a backup in mind. Maybe he's gonna pop it and buy more arrows?
Yeah, he should.
Maybe. It looks like it, yeah. Meanwhile, we saw Ali perform Sensegate Skip, which allows him to get into Sense Fortress without ringing any of the bells. And that skip works by okay, Newbie buys a bunch of arrows.
Yeah, just to be sure. Yeah.
uh yeah. It works by triggering a state called the death cam. And in that state the game stops loading certain assets. And one of those assets near the sense gates, the sense fortress is the sense gate. So yeah, by triggering that state, you get to walk all the way up to sense without having to ring any bells, which is very, very nice. Opens a lot of routing possibilities, and you get to mid game earlier, and that allows you to come back to early game with a much stronger weapon and take care of early bosses way faster. Oh, did Newbie get BTSR?
Yeah, the
Okay,
randomizer
maybe
strat.
the insane Ring of the Sun's firstborn skip then, since he already has a ring. Yeah, I'm hoping for a nice recovery from Newbie here. Let's see. Okay, he has the...
He gets it nice.
Okay, he got it. Don't die, please, bro. Sweet, he got through. Alright, pretty nice. So, Newbie guys, Drake Sword, no need for Lloyd's Talisman or the Lightning Spear. And on the other feed, meanwhile, we see Alibaba perform the glitch called Move Swap. Do you want to explain Move Swap, Comney?
No, thank you. It's really hard to explain, so I'm gonna let it to you, Marius.
Glitch works by a lot of action queuing, and the fact that the bow doesn't have certain animations, mainly the running attack that we're gonna be seeing a lot in this run. And while you try and cue the two-handing of the bow on the left hand, during a certain animation, we're gonna see different animations used for this, mainly the jump and the animation for getting off the stairs. If you quickly switch to the weapon you want the move set swapped, you quickly change that from the bow during one of those animations, and then the game is gonna read the information from the weapon on your right hand to perform the move swap. Oh, Alibaba getting a pretty
And
bad
thank you for the
angle on that one.
explanation. Really good explanation. Just gonna say that.
Yeah, in this case, we abuse the rapier or any thrusting weapon's running attack because it hits twice. So this is basically doubling our damage early on in the game, which is a huge boost to our damage. And this is gonna get even sillier once we get to having red tier stone ring. And once again, I think this one might work, but once again, Alibaba getting some pretty bad angles on Golem.
Nice,
Okay,
yeah.
that one barely worked, but Raguchi. So yeah, Ali making his way to Honor Londo. Meanwhile, Newbie also performed Sensegate Skip, and it's now inside Sense Fortress.
Yeah, the pendulum cycles are pretty straightforward. As long as you know you're doing, it should be fine. They're pretty consistent.
Yeah, something we forgot to mention when Ali was going through Sense Fortress is that they're freeing Logan, and therefore using the Drake Sword to... Oh, Newbie isn't using the Drake Sword, he's using the Snake here. Almost falling off. Getting to heal. Oh, and the Snake's almost falling off as well. And he's too far away to break the wall. Yeah, this is an odyssey here from Newbie to break the... Oh, and the Snake is not cooperating at all. The only attack from the Snake Man that is going to break this wall is the thrust attack with his weapon. And he doesn't want to do it. He's on strike. He's saying, no, you break your own wall. I'm not going to break anything for you. You don't even pay me a salary. Oh, Alibaba trying to do Namu Rafters
Yeah, the
and
flex
not
trap.
getting it. Okay, this snake really is not cooperating. Did Newbie forget that he has the Drake Sword? He might
Like, I
have
don't know.
forgotten.
Yeah, or maybe he just wants to do that strat. I don't know.
Because that was extremely slow. Oh, did he not level up
Ooh.
to use the Drake Sword? That might be it.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
he can't, yeah. Okay, that is the issue then.
Yeah, he didn't pick up his souls that he lost with the Drake. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and he dies.
Oh, he...
Oh,
Oh,
but he
and
got it.
to add insult to injury, it breaks.
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird, he got like that angled by the snake man. Went through his shield because he had to shield up.
Also, Alibaba just
Well,
picked a ring that he's gonna use for a glitch later on. And he's leveling up as well, 15 endurance and 27 strength in order to wield the dragon tooth.
yeah.
That he
And
will grab later
meanwhile,
on.
Newbie's going to have to do Sun's Gate skip once again. Both of our runners doing this jump to the bottom of the stairs. I don't understand why.
It looks cool.
He's pretty. Yeah, I was
Yeah, it's
gonna
pretty
say
low.
that is very low on the stairs.
Yeah, normally you want to be on the third pillar and he was on the second, so you get actually
Yeah.
killed by the death cam.
One of those quit outs that we mentioned that were still used in this RTA real-time environment is that quit out. That quit out makes it so the rotating staircase stays down, and that's extremely convenient for when we come back to fight Priscilla, which will be not that late in this route, at least, because we need something in the painted world. We're gonna do some magic.
Now, Newbie tries again. He's a little bit too high, so maybe he can get it now.
He has the Drake sword on. Yeah.
Also, Alibaba going through the Silver Knight Archers, a pain for your first casual playthrough, on the second and the third and the fourth.
And when you speedrun.
And when you speedrun.
Hey, Newbie, performing as Jess. And Ali getting this bonfire. If you've played this game, you know what boss is coming up. The Orange Stansmo. So you know their potential to kill you, and so do we. So most of the runners, everyone except Catalyst, has taken this bonfire. Now Ali is getting his main melee weapon for the rest of the run, which is the Dragon Tooth.
And yeah, now it's time for Ornstein Smo. He's gonna do a tiny skip here, basically just jumping over this staircase. Pretty straightforward skip, but saves quite a bit of time.
Yeah, I have no clue how to navigate an Orlando
Yeah.
by doing that skip.
Yeah, I need a
That's
cartography playthrough.
the that's a that's the thing for a lot of areas in this game. And Newbie getting the first try poke, so good on him now. Getting to free Logan. The snake is chasing him. Let's see how the Zarnstein Smo fight goes for Ali. Okay, he gets an early shovel. Gets to... Oh, he gets barely caught by the follow-up on that attack, and I believe he's... Okay, not going for this. Trying
Yeah,
to
playing
bait
it
Slow
safe.
into doing something. Oh, gets the backstab from Ornstein.
Yeah, sometimes Ornstein cosplays as a bunny, so it's natural for him. We just
Okay.
sometimes fail attacks.
His true dream was to be a ballerina. That
Yeah.
forced him to be a Dragon Slayer. As we can see, they're not giving him an easy time. They're sticking together a lot, and Ornstein's just hopping out everywhere. But manages to not die, which is a big thing in races, really. Not dying is fast.
True. Now
So,
basically just unlocking Super Smoke and it should be like an easy second phase.
yeah, the Dragon Tooth not only has a lot of damage potential, it has a lot of poise breaking potential. So both of those bosses, they got staggered within 2 attacks of it. So it makes the fight pretty nice. Oh, Newbie gets the big soul here. to pop it and level
Nice.
up.
I didn't
Okay,
know there
this
was a
guy
troll there. Nice.
doesn't level up. Yeah, what you need really there is the 11 strength to wield the Drake sword. You can live without that 11 endurance. Yeah, newbie getting himself together.
Yeah, Newbie getting back on track while Alibaba is heading to Gargoyles, which is an early game boss, so we will see how he basically shreds them with the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, and this is the reason why we come back here later for them compared to finding them early, which we could also do gargoyles early. You believe it's even faster because you're like already in the area and you do them with the Drake sword, but it's you'll see the fight and understand why pretty much everyone prefers doing them late. And yeah, this room is can be pretty scary. Alibaba got hit by a buff Hollow, so got a chunk of damage taken out of him. A chunk of health taken out of him. And meanwhile, Newbie is trying to stagger Arm Golem. The Arm Golem strat is to position him in a certain way where he falls after the second stagger. The first stagger is at 400 HP, 400 damage to below his knees, and then a further 200. So Newbie has a decent angle here. Just has to hit underneath the knee, and there you go.
And there we go. Newbie has it.
I'm not sure he's doing with this menu. Yeah,
Also,
just
Alibaba ringing the bell, the first bell of awakening, in order to wake up Frammed, which we will talk to him later for some business.
yeah, business is a little bit of a stretch
Yeah.
using. We do a little scamming. Yeah, we're gonna see him do Quelag now, also to ring a bell and spawn Framped. We're gonna see some plunging. The way we use one of the ways we use plunges in this game is to plunge on a sloped surface, and that puts your character in a state where the game thinks you've landed, so that lets you roll after the plunge animation is done. And depending on the distance we have to travel, we can actually I roll I frame the fall damage with a roll, and that allows us to just make very quick work of places like Blytown and a couple other areas we'll see later on.
And also Alibaba buying the catalyst from Ricker because we're gonna transition to magic and sorcery in the late game.
Yeah, and this route is more so in mid late game. Mid game is a lot more hybrid with magic and
Oh yeah, true.
melee, and then later on we'll pretty much fully transition to magic. So yeah, we're gonna hopefully see some successful plunges here from Alibaba. The first one angle looks good. He plunges late, iframes the fall damage, and the second one looks clean as well. Let's go. Gets it. Not no problemo. No, opts to go to the right here to not deal with any boulders. Meanwhile, Newbie is getting the Dark Moon Tomb Bonfire, which he will return later to go to Priscilla and Gwendolyn. And also, well, Newbie doesn't need to because he already has a ring, but normally you would also get the Ring of the Sun's firstborn. Okay, Alibaba healing for his Quelaag fight.
Yeah, understandable because as you can guys notice, he's actually poisoned due to the swamp, so he's taking damage every second.
Oh, Newbie. doesn't have enough souls to level up to 27. He opted to still get 15 endurance though.
But he can still
Not
dupe like the Iron
sure.
Golem. So
Yeah, that is true. He kept it. So I guess he's just going to be either using that to level up at the Anorlando Inner Bonfire.
yeah,
So yeah, as long as he realizes that, I think we're good. He has blue tier stone ring, so he doesn't need the Ring of the Suns for spawn. Okay, opting to skip the quit out here. It doesn't save that much time RTA, but it's still nice. So he's going to have to pull that elevator, that rotating staircase all the way down.
Alibaba not killing Angie, just like
Yeah,
pushing him away.
he's an Engi apologist.
Yeah. Also saving the Quellac Soul in the bottomless box as well as some arrows.
Yeah, that's gonna be used to do a lot of duping here. This is abusing a glitch called quantity storage. What happens is that when we view a prompt of a certain quantity, like be using a specific quantity or of items or dropping it, the game stores that number, and we are able to access that number or inject it in a certain specific prompt for another item, like Alibaba is doing now, through via manual overlap that we're doing with the homeward bone here. And yeah, not only does this allows us to get a bunch of souls, but it also duped the arrows that Alibaba put in the bottomless box because he's trying to sell more an item. He's trying to sell more of an item than he already has, so that overflows the values and he dupes the item instead to its max value. So he's abusing that a lot. He's also doing the same here for Logan, where he's buying 4 soul spears where he could only buy 1. And yeah, that's gonna allow him to get to level 238 and get a bunch of soul spears. We'll see
Yeah,
Newbie do the same. And he actually got the 27 strength to wield the Dragon Tooth, so Newbie's aware of what he's doing. That's good to see.
now Alibaba tuning what he just bought, Homing Solmes and the Soul Spears. And now he's headed to Stray to acquire also the doll that is needed for Priscilla.
Yeah, and this route is just much comfier here in early mid game because you get to sit back and have a much better time with certain bosses compared to the melee fights with the unupgraded Dragon Tooth. And you'll be having a hard time with the one else. He got a slightly worse opening than what Alibaba got. Wasn't able to capitalize on it much. Meanwhile, Ali making his way to Stray, as Company said. And just everyone just getting hops for days in this ONS fight. This is incredible. Oh, and he goes for that punish and gets punished instead. That is a pretty rough. Ornstein was a hit away from that. But yeah, happens.
Yeah, also Alibaba, like fighting Stray Demon with magic, as Mario said, is pretty comfy and should be pretty straightforward.
Pretty straightforward, huh?
Exactly.
Also, does not having the shield, so he has to run around Stray Demon. The no,
Oh,
not blocking, no shield community is
yeah.
full force today.
Yeah, the 1 hour time save by not using the shield,
Yep, Ali gets the peculiar doll, and now he's gonna make his way to Priscilla because he has, as comedy would say, business to attend to there. And wait, Newbie has RTS. Oh, that's BTSR. Okay, I was very confused.
Yeah, what's happening?
Yeah, he tries doing once again on the last attack, tries going for it and dies. BTSR did not save him, so pretty useless ring, TBH. Maybe if he had armor on, that would have saved him.
So this part heading to the paint. Just need to be careful with these guys since they throw a lot of daggers, as you guys can see.
Yeah, not a lot going on here. Our runners can hear their games, so they can hear whether there's a knife coming on their back or not. And yeah, there's not gonna be. Well, it can have a lot of action going on here because these hollows can be very obnoxious. But hopefully they're fine for Ali. And Newbie going for the kill, and okay, nice, gets Ornstein finally. And now the smoke fight should be similar to what Ali experienced, save for maybe some jump backs. And also for being kind of far away from the elevator, so he might not make it to the elevator. So, okay, the reason that Alibaba is coming to the painted world so early is because he's going to be grabbing the red sign substone to then perform a glitch to turn that into the red sign substone. Not red sign substone, the red tearstone ring. All those red things sound alike to me. That's because they have the same ID, and via a glitch called equip slot manipulation, we can equip the red sign substone onto the ring slot, and that gives us the effects of the red tearstone ring. So that's extremely useful and much faster than physically going to pick up the ring in the Valley of the Drakes. And the ring is just absolutely crucial to our damage kit in this game. It's like
Yeah.
if the run is long enough, just having our TSR saves such a ridiculous chunk of time.
Yeah, you deal 50% more damage when you are below 20% HP.
Okay, so we see Ali shooting an arrow here to see where Priscilla is. As you can see, she goes invisible, and your lock-on doesn't track her if she spawns like too far away from you or behind you. So he can still see her with arrows. The arrow doesn't go away, so that's very useful for us. And yeah, pretty clean fight with magic, not a lot to worry about. And Alibaba's making his way to Hydra, and he's gonna do some more scamming with Andre this time.
Yeah, he's gonna do quantity storage again, which is the same thing that happened with Fran, but he's gonna cramp himself with the pikes. I think you need to be over like 10,000 weight in order to be cramped, so he can perform equipped slot manipulation.
Yeah, and he also used the prompt swap to buy the Crest of Artorias, which is the same glitch that he used to buy the bottomless box early on. So yeah, he's gonna perform equip slot manipulation here. And you
Also
can
known
see
as
that,
flexing.
yeah, you can see that it's a really it's a really complicated glitch. You get like a super weird dialogue box. So yeah, basically after you crammed the game acts pretty weird. I don't even know how to explain.
Yeah, just
That's it.
Kamul knows.
So yeah, newbie making quick work of gargoyles as we saw. The Dragon Tooth is very powerful. Oh, misses though an attack there. They taking this bonfire because this is gonna be the general hub of the next couple of splits that we'll see. He's going to be fighting Hydra, Sif, going to fight Seath, and then Butterfly, and then head to the DLC. So everything just around the corner for him in that position. So he really doesn't want to lose that bonfire for that reason.
Yeah, this segment is pretty cool. You do like a lot of tech, like the inventory cramming, plunges, and overall, like I don't know, the area is pretty good.
Yeah, and he's gonna do duping, negative quantity duping with Dusk. It's a lot of stuff. This was by far one of my worst segments just because of the volume of stuff you have to do.
Yeah,
Pretty, it's almost overwhelming.
yeah, Alibaba performing full damage cancel once again, and then just like aiming at the correct place in order to kill Hydra. And no, Hydra's not a boss. We just need to access the DLC.
Yeah, and we also get a dragon scale from it that we're gonna use to, we're gonna duplicate it and use all, you use it to upgrade our dragon tooth.
Also, this crystal golem that Alibaba is gonna fight can be pretty scary, so let's see how it goes. The shiny crystal golem, this one is golden compared to the other ones, which are like blue.
Those is special. There's a girl inside of him. Crazy. So now Alibaba talked to Dusk, and now he's going to summon her to buy um hidden body, and then to do some more um quantity storage in order to be able to drop a negative quantity, and that's gonna work by buying 998 Ulasil Ivory Catalysts and then trying to buy it again. So then the game calculates the, if you're, oh, a newbie gets sniped, not sniped, gets pancaked by a boulder there. That's very fortunate. Um, but yeah, what Ollie's doing is by trying to buy another Ulasil Ivory Catalyst, the game makes calculation of how many he can buy and how many catalysts he has. So the quantity that you can buy is always 1, but he already has 998, so that gives him a negative number of 997. And if he gets to drop that item via another glitch, we do some prompt swap and overlap brightness and other menu, we get to actually access that quantity. We drop 999, negative 997 dragon scales, and that dupes the item. That gives us a positive number.
Also, Alibaba picking up the Elite Knight set, which we're gonna need for something called air rolls.
Oh, newbie having a rough time here on the ogres.
Yeah, these ogres can be pretty annoying. Sometimes they do nothing, and sometimes they just want to destroy you.
Yeah, I think he didn't have the shield as well, so he couldn't like, and he wasn't two-handing, so he couldn't roll the attack. Maybe he didn't have the shield out. He does have the shield. Alright, so we're gonna see. We saw Alibaba make quick work of Butterfly with Soul Spears and Homing Soul Masses. Now he's gonna be doing Sif, which has been the great debate of this tournament. Oh, are you gonna do Magic Sif or DT Sif? And Ali's going to be doing Dragon Tooth, not Dragon Tooth, Magic and Sif. And let's hope for newbie to get successful plunges here. Now he has his shield up, he gets to roll that attack. See if he goes for the plunges, it seems like it. That's a A weird angle? Works out. Okay, cool.
Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah. You did the Ayame.
Shoutouts to Ayami, yeah. Yeah, you can also like only perform the first plunge and then take the water wheel, but the second plunge is the one that actually saves more time. Around like 12 seconds, I think.
Yeah, a little more annoying too because you gotta roll at a specific spot. But oh, that was a concerning last soul spear.
Yeah.
Had he missed that, I think he would have had his head chopped. But yeah, Alibaba getting through Sif and leveling up his Dragon Tooth, making his way to Duke's Archives.
Yeah, basically a long running section which has some pretty concerning parts, but let's see how it goes.
It's less so with Hidden Body, which he has access to now. The big thing now is gonna be Duke Skip, probably. The only thing really. Oh, and Newbie getting hit again by the ogre and getting poisoned. Not getting a jump.
He gets it. Let's see. Okay, nice. The first plunge.
Heals up to full.
Nice.
Second
He
one
gets it.
seems nice. Cool. Okay.
Also,
He's going to
Alibaba
be
getting.
paying extra attention now to that boulder.
Yeah,
I'm sure of it.
definitely.
Staring that guy down, and he goes for it again.
Yeah.
But Newbie goes past it. Oh, tries to move swap here? Bold. That's bold.
Yeah. Also, Alibaba killing the golem for the broken pendant, an item you need to access the DLC. And as Marionette said, this part at least is pretty
Um,
straightforward with Hidden Body, because normally it's a
oh,
huge pain.
what is he doing?
What's going on?
He wa- he wants to kill the ogre
Oh,
to
oh,
make
wait.
a statement. He's going to die again. I'm mucho confused, but I mean, I don't know.
Also, Alibaba performing Duke Skip, which skips the forced Seath Death and the prison segment. Just basically platforming. It doesn't count as a glitch.
True, we do allow that in our glitchless rule set. So yeah, newbie finally having a date with Quellag. All up feeling jumpy. Oh, the running attack looked close to getting his head off. And newbie making sure he's healed up. And Quellag's down. Cool. It's good for newbie. So that's gonna allow him to do a lot of duping as well and become chunky. Just like Alibaba has all those levels. Got some magic and keep going. Alibaba
Noping out out of the
trying to
slope without.
signal us about the Sunflower.
Also going for the manly drop. Nice.
Yeah,
Like he
doing a
gets it.
little nopers there.
And just jumping one more time to get the full damage for RTSR.
And he'd be punching Angie up. trying to kick him. Just having an all-out Muay Thai fight with him.
Yeah, normally this pathing is pretty specific, but with hidden bodies, just like run ahead and that's it.
A newbie thought that he needed only one, but he would have duped all of the arrows anyway because you would try to sell 99 and he had 85, so you would have still duped all of them all the way to 99. 999 rather. So yeah, Alibaba making his way to the DLC with a pretty clean run so far, except for Arm Golem.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty solid run.
So let's see how Sanctuary Guardian is gonna go for him. Alibaba famously rejects left side Guardian, and that opens up the possibility for various memes from our Guardian. So I'm not saying I wish for that, but you know, you can be entertaining as long as it's not me.
Also, I think Yui didn't QS properly here.
He might have missed the
Okay,
prompts to
he got it, yeah.
99 arrows and then had to quit out to get that value again. Oh yeah, newbie doing the same as Alibaba. Yeah, Alibaba ahead with a pretty clean run so far.
Also, he's gonna pick up the Dusk set. You only need the helmet though, or the crown rather, to deal more damage with magic.
Yeah, it's a pretty huge buff, so that's gonna be allowing us to save a lot of time in the late game and in the DLC as well by doing Gothless Calamite. If we didn't have the Crown of Dust, we could do it in one more cycle. But each cycle that you add pretty much adds 30 seconds to the fight, and that's no bueno. Oh yeah, Alibaba getting what he asks for with a right side Guardian here. Should die here in this attack. Doesn't waste that much time. And he's done with that fight.
Also, now he's heading to to Artorias, and now he's gonna perform a glitch called air rolls. You need to be in a specific equip load, and that's why he picked up the Ignite set for the globes. And yeah, basically you can roll many times in the air.
Yeah.
That's why I called air rolls.
Also the reason why he picked up he kept the pike
Yeah, true.
in his inventory.
Also, once again, casting Hidden Body. This area can be pretty annoying without it. Meanwhile, Newbie heading to Stray Demon, having trouble with the slope.
Yeah, he's equipping armor here preemptively. I'm not sure what that's about.
You can
Yeah,
see a
these
lot
are
of trick. Nice.
yeah, arrows from Ali. Very nice.
And 75 green blossoms, just in case.
Yeah. Also unequipped all his armor here to not do any menuing in that fog gate, because Artorias can be AFK if you do menuing on the fog gate, because it's a well-coded game.
Yeah, if you menu for some bosses in the fog gate, they can do pretty weird stuff.
Yep. I got AFK Artorias in my race against Kata, so one of my boss moments.
Oof.
Oh, newbie getting... First he got sat on. Now getting caught by that spell. Pretty unfortunate. Gonna see Ali do Gwendolyn now. A terrible fight.
Yeah, terrible. Pretty much RNG based, nothing you can do. There are some ways to mitigate it, but they're pretty scary.
Yeah. Yeah, Ali going for one of those ways, which is getting RTSR. And is he going for it? No, he opted not to. So with RTSR, that allows you to punish one extra attack from Gwendolyn rather than only waiting for arrows. It lets you punish the big magic as well, the big cannon. So now Ali is going to go to the superstar strat of this route, which is Gothless Calamite. Skipping the um goth quest line completely saves a boatload of time. And that's basically why we do all this detour to get magic, to get dusk, and all of that. And also, we have a Four Kings time save later on by having the Crown of Dusk. And you'll be having a lot of trouble with Stray Demon. This might not hit. Okay, it does, and he blocks it. I think BTSR actually saved him there.
Yeah,
BTSR actually saved him there. That is
yeah,
nuts.
yeah. BTSR cultists unite.
That is so funny. Cool, that's good on him. Not dying there again. Oh man. That's so funny.
Also, Alibaba here doing some specific pathing in order to get the good attack, and he gets it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he does.
he should be fine. Yeah.
He walks a lot to the left there on that pathing, but yeah, he's fine. I guess that it's a pathing that corrects itself by turning when he turns too early or earlier than a lot of people. Then
Also
make doing
here,
like an arc instead of a straight line corrects this pathing and timing.
2, 3, and 4 should be it. Yeah, he
Yeah,
gets the 2 cycle calamity.
that was a very
Pretty,
nice,
yeah, pretty
very
clean.
nice Calamite. And very nice bone, Dark Sign as well. That was really quick.
Yeah,
So he should be receiving Calamite's rewards here. Gets 60,000 soul in his pocket.
I'm performing
Ooh,
the
that was
arrow
pretty
once again.
late. But those doesn't matter for those arrows. But yeah, that was very late. That arrow.
Also, hidden body once again doing its job. This bridge can be pretty scary, and still you need to watch out for that caster to yeah like that.
Wow! Gets
Okay.
super sniped as soon as he tried turning to the corner. Oh my. Yeah, that's a reminder to always keep an eye on that one.
Yeah,
Because
turn around
that's
your camera, guys.
dirty. That's real dirty.
Yeah, literally rigged.
Yeah, meanwhile we see Newbie getting the red sign substone to also turn it into red tearstone ring. He's getting some weird birds. One bird just turned around and just didn't do anything.
Damn, and Alibaba not looking back. He's not respecting the caster at all.
Yeah, well, we already saw what that caster is capable of. Okay.
Ooh, Alibaba not taking the bonfire.
Yeah, this dark bead pickup is very cozy. So you should feel confident with it.
Yeah, you're able to kill both enemies with one single soul spear
Yeah,
from this angle.
if you don't get the bonfire, you don't get the third guy there because he dies on the elevator. So you only have to shoot one soul spear there if you want to kill everyone. Pretty neat.
Also need to be
Mm.
careful to not get hit by the humanities because of RTSR setup.
Oh, he's going for this move swap?
Yeah,
Nice.
the frame perfect moves up at the
Insane
bridge.
move swap. Oh, getting a death cam there. That's not too troublesome.
Yeah, Alibaba doing the Floodgate skip for Manus. Saves quite a bit of time. Not that much though.
Yeah, Newbie having a little bit of trouble with Priscilla, but manages to beat her. Now let's see how Manus goes for Ali. Manus is a very technical fight. You gotta know what you're doing. Oh, he gets an animation cancel there and misses one of the hits of his running attack. Yeah, as you can see, he's dealing so much damage with his Dragon Tooth +5. And he should go for this. Yeah, okay. That was not the fastest, but not dying here is pretty much.
And also Newbie doing inventory cramming like Alibaba did to perform ESM.
Yeah. But Alibaba's already done with the DLC.
Yeah, now it's Isolith time.
Yeah. He's going to be
And
doing Fire Sage Elevator Clip, which has claimed a couple lives.
or one life a couple times, yeah.
Yeah, I think more than one person died to it. Like someone out of the kata.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm famous for dying for to this skip. So maybe I'm hexing Alibaba now.
Oof.
Nope,
I
he
think
gets
that was
that.
a close one.
Okay. Maybe Newbie's the chosen one then. So yeah, that skip is awesome because Fire Sage's AI is not even loaded. And it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it just
Um,
works. It's awesome.
yeah, each time you quit out, your character is put a little further back. And the fact that that elevator is tied to Demon Ruins rather than um, Quilax Domain, it means that that elevator loads later than your character, loads after your character. And so each time you load, you get sent a little bit backwards. And at some point, you just slide through the elevator shaft. And there is a Fire Sage demon there for you to plunge. It's a miracle that the skip works, but
Yeah, a Christmas
we're
miracle.
thankful for that.
Also, cover your eyes, please.
Yeah, just Isolith.
You just need to be careful with your pathing because of the dragon bots. They can just randomly stomp you.
Yeah, pretty annoying, especially for me. If you are toggling in this area, they just like act super weird, and if you don't take the branch, they they're just so weird. So I'm a branch community member, ambassador. Really don't like dealing with those dragon bots otherwise. And yeah, newbie killing Hydra, not a lot of trouble with that.
Yeah, now Alibaba done with the lava section and very close to Bed of Chaos.
Yeah. You can see by his HP that he was in the lava for a long time. Because like pretty much half health. Yeah, Newbie doing the Crystal Golem to free Dusk. A little hesitant there on going for an attack.
And now Alibaba, time to face this lady, which has killed a lot of runners.
No,
He
going
gets a
to
good
the
attack.
right there.
Yeah, kind of spooky, depending on the attack.
Okay, opts for to go for full health. So in case he gets a Firestorm, he doesn't die. Dying is bad. Especially to this boss.
Yeah, this boss sucks in a lot of ways. He's now gonna perform a trick called Toki Bombs, which means just standing in one place and aiming a specific spot with your bow.
Also, a reminder that this is the winner's bracket. It's just tangled with the lower bracket of our tourney because this match had to be postponed. So, whoever loses in this race still has one more to go, at least. Oh, Ali gets Firestorm, but he positions himself properly, doesn't die. Very nice. Yeah, so now Ali. Oh, Newbie has a unwanted large Titanite scale in his inventory. I'm not sure where that came from.
I think from Sense Fortress when he picked up the soul.
Do you get a shard from that too? Maybe he just picked it up on accident.
Yeah, I think he did.
Oh, that happens. Oh, Wally
Also,
rolling late for that
yeah, I was gonna say
RTSR
that.
setup. If he had, you can iframe that damage if you do it late enough.
It has definitely not happened to me.
Yeah, that 111 you got. Yeah, or was it 117? I don't know. I know
Yeah,
there
no idea.
was a round you did that twice. And you'll be having company there with that
Yeah,
bandit. Equipping some armor once again. Yeah, Ali making quick work of ceaseless discharge, just two dark beats from afar. And I think Noob is being extra careful here for chip damage on Sif, which he does a lot. Deals a lot of chip damage. So yeah, Ali is done with the Izalith completely, and now has the cleanup. Going to be doing catacombs.
yeah, just like 6 bosses left, I think, for Alibaba.
Oh, did Newbie do a quit out? Yeah,
Ooh,
the turnaround Sif. Oh my.
the damn flesh strat,
You
the
definitely
Russian
don't
shift.
want to do that with
Yeah,
magic. Well, that's this Sif is extremely just acting all kinds of weird, so it gets out of it just fine. And he's gonna be upgrading his Dragon Tooth after Butterfly. Okay, Ali opting to use Hidden Body here. I presume he's not going to quit out here. Yeah.
smart. Hopefully it doesn't run out for the bone wheels.
Yeah, he gets chased by one of the skeletons. That's the one skeleton that can bother you there, really. Otherwise, that strat's pretty nice.
And the last air roll of the run as well.
Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully.
hopefully the last one. This is also one of the segments that has claimed a lot of names. A lot of graves in this segment. Okay, so newbie not casting homing cell mass. Doing 3 soul spears instead. Okay, he didn't use his dark sign because he realized he hasn't upgraded his dragon tooth yet.
Also, Alibaba entering the tomb. And he's just doing some specific pathing. Yeah, just pretty straightforward, long running sections from both runners at the moment.
Yep. You've seen Duke's Archives now. Ali on Tomb of the Giants. Looks scary, dark, and dangerous for the casual player, but it's pretty very straightforward, like Company said, for speedrunning. It can get like somewhat challenging when you go for strats such as the Foggate skip. They sometimes want to set up your damage correctly, your HP correctly to either get our TSR for Nito.
Newbie not having problem with the boards as well. Sometimes it can just like troll you.
Yeah, every once in a while there's a super bulldozer bar that ends your life there. Classic, really. So let's see this Nito fight. Hopefully no screams from for
Yeah,
Ali.
please.
Oh, looks like a scream. So far no more screams. And it looks like it's fine. Yeah, 4 Soul Spears making quick work of Nito. Pretty nice fight.
Also, really cool strat by Alibaba. You just stand still when Nito screams and you two-hand your weapon. It does nothing to you.
Yeah, well, it has to be a certain kind of blocking. It has to spread your legs far apart enough so the hitbox just goes through you. For
Okay,
example,
didn't
I
know.
think if you block two-hand block with like certain swords, you block them like in front of you, you know, and then your legs aren't spread far enough apart, and then you die from it. Like if you were to block with a Zweihander. Right, Ali setting up our TSR for 4 kings. He doesn't have his crown, so I believe he's going to be going to be equipping the crown after a dark beat and then just mashing dark beat on the king. And
And
yeah,
also
pretty
he's
go on.
yeah, he's also gonna perform a skip called Seal Skip, which is basically a slope quit out. So we don't need to get the how is it called? Basically
Skip
pull
to the
over.
seal
Yeah,
with Ingward.
yeah.
Yeah, saved a bunch of time. And pretty clean run from Ali once again so far.
Mm-hmm.
He's died once and had a rocky arm golem fight, but other than that, pretty solid. He has 4 kings, Capra, Demon, and Gaping Dragon left.
Also dropping from this specific angle. Otherwise, you're dead.
Yeah.
He's doing a
And
specific thing to just to be beside him and just ooh.
oh, gets it once. That's the wonderful thing about quantity storage routes is that you can sometimes, depending on your RTSR setup, you can just tank an attack up close from the 4 kings. So yeah, he he had taken more damage, he would be dead there. So yeah, only 2 bosses left before Gwyn for Ali. Pretty Pretty nice, winning probably with authority here. Unless something goes disgracefully wrong, I believe Ali has this in the bag.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll just jump and forfeit.
Ooh, he
Oh,
failed. Is he gonna pick up
that's
the rubbish?
one. That's one.
Is he gonna pick up the rubbish? He skips it. Wow.
Oh wow, look at this guy.
Not a man of honor. Okay.
And I believe Newbie is making his way to the DLC now. Yeah, hopefully Newbie can finishes off his run just as well. And Ali gets the skip now with the running straight forward setup lineup. One dark bead and Capra's down.
Yeah, he's quitting out a specific spot, so he spawns outside the arena as well. Basically, when Capra's knees touch the ground.
Yeah, now making his way to depths, where he will fight Gaping Dragon and then head to Gwent. Oh, and he's doing transition clip.
Nice.
He's trying to lose some time here. Very cool. Gets the first try, transition clip. Yeah, this is an alternative way of going through the depths, which saves a lot of time in-game time, but breaks even or loses time in real time, but Ali might know of his lead in this race, so he's just going for it.
Yeah, it's a pretty
Gets
cool skip.
the gets a nice jump onto the railing, and then from there he jumps inside Gaping Dragon's fight. Oh, that was a concerning jump, but he gets it, and yeah. Comes to the left here a lot to not get hit by the Chandler. And there we go. Ali only has Gwyn left.
And
Meanwhile,
here we see
Newbie is playing, is dancing with
Yeah.
Sanctuary Guardian. And finally beats it. And yeah, Ali finishing this round with mostly clean.
Yeah, pretty solid run from Alibaba. A few hiccups here and there, but overall, a really good run. He's just about to get Artisar set up from this knight. He gets it. Let's hope he doesn't get Goomba stomped by this other guy.
I didn't even think that wouldn't kill him anyway.
Yeah.
There's still so much health. I guess a shield attack. Runs past it. Meanwhile, Newbie is going to be doing arrows down the elevator here in Illicil. Once again, this cuts a huge chunk of time because of the verticality of the DLC. So we saw Ali and we're gonna be seeing Newbie do a bunch of arrows just down elevator shafts, just because it cuts so much time. And it makes the DLC feel a lot more fluid. It's like it just takes straight lines from point A to point B rather than going around. It's pretty nice. So yeah, Ali is a parry away from into Dark Beads from killing Gwyn. Gets the parry, first one, second one, and he's done. Unless his computer like freezes
Yeah.
and I don't know,
Or the
explodes,
yeah.
pretty much done. And there we
Nice.
go. Congratulations to Alibaba finishing up with a 113.27. Pretty solid time.
The sub
I guess
70 in game time. Pretty
it's
nice.
a 109.11. Pretty cool. Meanwhile, we're seeing Newbie go through the DLC, got rid of Artorias. I think he's opting mostly not to use RTSR in the DLC. I guess he's going to do it for Calamite, otherwise that would be a huge time loss. But yeah, I guess he's taking it safe. Reminder that this loss for Newbie does not mean that he is out of the tournament. This is a out of schedule winners bracket race. You got a little moved because of um inconveniences in the scheduling. And Newbie, oh, he gets the double arrow. That is pretty lucky. Oh,
Oh
he
no!
doesn't have stamina.
No, he makes it even.
He
So
he got stamina for the backstep, but didn't get enough stamina to do the attack later on. But still getting arrows. That's still faster than some one cycle Gwendolyn's. That's how just awkward this boss can be. So yeah, now we'll be seeing Gothless Calamite from Newbie.
oh, let's see what's going on. He's gonna pay his respects to Artorias. Not because it is fast, but because it
Oh,
must be done.
did he give her the soul?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. This is a golden tracer route now. Okay, Newbie opting to kill this dog, which I don't think Ali did. The dog can be a little annoying, but proper pathing and stamina management, you can just no problem get past him. And yeah, let's hope for a clean rest of the run for Newbie. Okay, gets RTSR. Manages his stamina a little bit there on the turn. I don't think that should play that big of a part. He's very far left. I think the last one's gonna miss. Yeah. That
Yeah,
was
that's
pretty
an
far
extra
left
cycle.
from newbies, so that means he's going to be taking an extra 30 seconds here for another cycle. Has more than enough soul spears though, and yeah. So this is more like the positioning you want, though he's not walking forward there, so he misses another one. So okay, he's two soul spears away from killing Calamite.
6 shrugs for the fast cycle, and that should be it.
Yeah, that's it for newbie. Calamite is dead.
Also, shoutouts to Marionette that has a tutorial on how to kill Calamite. So if you're interested in running, check that out.
Selling me out.
Yeah.
Didn't approve of this.
Yeah.
But if you
I'm
want to, check me out.
yeah. I am your PR guy, so trust
Oh,
me.
thank you. Yeah, newbie going through the hell bridge, doing poggers pathing and getting hit.
Is that really called poker spaffing?
Yes,
Can we
that's a
can we ban that, please? Can we ban?
trademarked name. No, we're just going downhill now with our naming conventions. We gotta cursed all bosses' names.
Yeah, this is going really down naming wise.
Yeah, our standards are already not that high, and we're just getting worse over the years. Yeah, newbie got the bonfire, right? I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah. He's gonna have to deal with 3 bloated head dudes here, but Soul Spear is so good that you can kill this first 2 in 1 and then not kill the last one because newbie is super Chad. And yeah, making his way to Manus.
I don't think he's gonna set up Artisar for this fight. Let's see. Not move swapping there. He's just gonna do the comfy move swap around here.
That was a little strange jump there for. Oh, he has armor on, so he has to time his move swap according to having more weight, which is very, very slowly falling asleep tier. Should ring swap for this RTSR? Yeah, that's what it does. Bringing BTSR
Yeah,
back just in
yeah,
case. It saved him once in this race. It might save him twice. I don't know about saving him against Manus, but you never know.
yeah. It's basically for the moral support, I guess.
Yeah. That's a pretty fast fight, actually. He's
Yeah,
getting
pretty good.
got pretty good RNG, so good for newbie. Yeah, done with the DLC as well, so he's going to be doing them cleanups. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Apart from the extra 30 seconds at Calamite, his newbie's been playing pretty well in the last couple minutes. Going to be going to Catacombs now. Pinuo Nito. Um, or not?
Yeah, I'm somewhat
Let's
confused.
to the Lord Vessel and fed the souls. Uh,
Maybe he just wanted to see Fran for a little bit. Take an eye on him, how he's doing.
yeah, I'm confused as to. Very confused as to what's going on now.
Yeah, maybe there's like some secret RTSR setup he's gonna do.
Yeah, he might just wrong warp, but is he gonna get a Koilana to get a flame? Does it work like that? I'm not sure if you get a flame from there. That you need a +10 thing, a +10 glow. I'm not sure what he's doing, but oh yeah, maybe he's going back to killing the boulder guy. Just setting the score 2-1 for newbie now.
Yeah, the final fight that defines everything.
Yeah, maybe he'll split here.
Yeah, the
Oh,
true
dodges
showdown.
it.
Oh, oh.
Oh, he gets hit by his cousin, who's not liking
Yeah.
his interference here in family business. And there's another one there.
The uncle, yeah.
And locking on to the mosquitoes. And
Oh,
yeah,
I I
newbie,
cannot even remember it.
rude,
Yeah, rude.
rude mosquito interrupting the bow. And newbie's already reset his timer, so he's forfeited from the race. And with that, we are done with our race. Alibaba is the winner. I believe we're going to be getting them over here for some post-match comments. So both of our owners are here. You both are muted. If you want to say anything. Hello, Ali. Hello, newbie.
Hello.
Congrats on your win, Ali. Pretty clean run, except for a couple of segments. Say anything particular about it?
It's alright. Better than my
Alright.
previous practice runs, at least.
Yeah, that's nice to hear then.
Mm.
Yeah, major time losses were the death to the sorcerers. Your Iron Golem fight was a little. You had to quit out, redo it, but mostly clean. You got
Yeah.
a pretty competitive time for the tournament still in this phase. But yeah, congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you.
GG.
I gotta look up who you're gonna go up against. Maybe you know and you can tell me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
against
I'm
Dark.
going up against Doug. Yeah.
Ah, okay. How are you feeling with that
Insane.
matchup?
The insane Wales versus versus England derby is gonna happen.
Oh damn, the UK derby.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
So newbie, how'd you feel, man? I saw you got a rocky start, dying to the Drake.
I don't think it was rocky. It's more like bouldery, but I mean that's.
Yeah, yeah, a little mountainy, maybe.
I mean, I knew from the get go I was going to lose to Ollie, so hopefully you guys had fun watching. There's no point in getting upset about it, so I had fun. That's all.
That's good
I
to
I
mean,
hear.
thought. Sorry, go ahead.
I can tell you, newbie. I was literally shaking through the entire thing. No joke. I was nervous all the way through.
Yeah,
It was interesting seeing how you did adjustments to your route, right?
yeah,
You after dying to the Drake, you had used your last arrow, so you went pick up a soul, used it, and you bought a bunch of arrows. And then you also picked up more souls because you didn't have um
the level ups for
souls to level up for the Drake sword. But that was pretty interesting
yeah,
to see. That's a skill that I, for example, wouldn't have. I think in the middle of a race, this rerouting. As soon as
yeah.
something goes wrong with the menuing for me, I'm lost. I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing, how to proceed. So good job on that. That was very good to see.
Oh, thank you.
And
Yeah.
since this is an out of schedule race, um, newbie, you'll be going against
I guess
Ayame
it's Bolt.
on
Oh,
the
Ayame. I thought it was. Oh yeah, Ayame. Oh shoot.
yeah Ayame went ahead and won his race earlier, and you're gonna go against him. How are you
All
feeling?
right. Looks like it's gonna be another meme run. So no, but he's really good, and I hope we have the best race we can, and may the winner determine who the best Spanish speaker is. That's obviously what we're gonna determine there.
That's nice. That's a nice mindset going into it. So yeah,
So
congratulations to both of you once again, Ali, for your win, newbie for participating, and good
yeah, thank
luck
you
on your
guys.
next races.
Yeah.
Congrats,
GG,
Ollie.
guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for the commentary, guys.
You're most welcome. And we're done for today, guys. But tomorrow we're gonna have a bunch of races. I will get you up to speed on that real quick. tomorrow, Saturday, the 25th, we're going to have Sappy Oak versus Dark One at 2 p.m. EST. We're going to have it's just one race tomorrow. But we're gonna have more on the upcoming days as well. The 26th, have Pink versus Red at 2 p.m. EST. All upcoming races are 2 p.m. EST. And we're gonna have Sastatin versus D9 on the 27th on Monday at 2 p.m. EST. And from then on, you will going to be having our next round of the winners bracket, which going to be really nice. Actually, we're gonna close the lower bracket with Catalyst versus Mr. Raiden on the 28th. Sorry, that's correcting myself. At 8 a.m. EST. So an earlier race for the people who get here late. And from then on, we're going to be continuing the upper bracket. So, yep, that's it from us today. Comedy, thank you so much for commentating with me.
Thanks to you.
It was a blast. And thanks everyone who watched. I hope you guys had fun. And don't forget that we have races tomorrow and on Sunday and in the upcoming days. So, yep, I hope you have a good rest of your day. And we see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
I guess.